Hi everyone, Coach Quinn here in Prairie. Welcome. This is the walkthrough for the Spring 2023 competition number 3, Blaine at Eden Prairie. All right, so we have 11 obstacles worth 12 points today and time limit of 4 minutes. Let's get right into it. First obstacle is going to be the pyro hooks. They'll be waiting here for the ninjas. You can start them in your hands. You can have one on the first ring and starting on the platform. So using the hooks, you're going to navigate your way all the way through. Moving each time, you can use as many or few of the rings as possible, but the rings are not for hands. Hands can only be engaged with the hooks. Your clear is the final mat. Right here. No other mats on the sides or behind. And that is your first point. The second point, this is a pivoting roller. Starting from the mat, stepping to the roller, going forward. Ninjas, this roller may come into play for you at a later point on the course. As you're in, turn, push onto it. Of course, in this instance, you may not use your hands on the post for balance. And stepping to a block underneath the small rig. This is the landing pad for point number 2 and the start for point number 3. For all age group ninjas, this will be the start. Posts will be in play for 6 to 9s if they need to climb to get to the bar. We may have other assistants here. That'll be determined day of. Otherwise, making it through, this is from this bar through the trapeze and dice. Continuing your swing, pull it up. The shadies, the monkey bar these. Dice into the vault box, passed. And the landing pad here is clear for point number 3. All right, this is an elevated balance pipe curve for point number 4. Stepping into the obstacle. No mats may be used for the feet. This is a lower body only obstacle. No feet of the balance pipes either. That's those little crossbars at the bottom. And the circle pad at the top may also not be used. Clearing to the pad, right. Moving straight up, we'll probably have a tape line on this side. 6 to 9, 10 to 13, we'll be using a vertical limit here. We may do a cliffhanger for 14 to 17. Going from that starting red pad all the way down to a black pad at the end. Ninjas, as before, that pivoting roller that may have come into play for you is going to be right here. This is Pillars Plus. Stepping from the black pad up to a pillar. You have the starting block again, which was from the previous obstacle. You may engage the roller from obstacle number 2. If that roller was not in place for you, you can always jump out to the quad step. This will be a slightly slower path. It may be safer. Even if this roller is in place, you could opt to use that as well. You can move through the roller, the pillars, to the blue pad, and up on top of the platform. The blue pad will be your clear. All right. For this is obstacle number 7. This will vary depending on which group it is. We have not taken the time to give you everything in place, but this is a visual example. We did one. 6 to 9s. You will have double steps at an angle. These will be lining the length of this rig segment. 10 13s, 14 to 17s. You will have these spin pipes, spinning devil's pipes, all the way down, or there may be gaps depending on your age group as well. And you will both be going forward through that obstacle to respective barrels on the sides. 6 to 9s. When this barrel will be strapped to the post, we'll just take your bar traverse all the way down to a vault box at the end. The other barrel, where 10 to 13, 14 to 17 year will land, this will be here, and going across the cliffhanger, also ending right here at the vault box. This vault box sets up your next obstacle. This will be obstacle number 9. For everyone, this bar will be started right here. 6 to 9s, we have these runners. Think to yourselves about like bumper bowling. These runners will be here. All right, you can move the bar onto it while hanging and into the first cradle is the only requirement. You can finish above that if you wish, but that is your only requirement. So from here you can swing out, hop, continue to hop forward. That would be your requirement there for 6 to 9. 10 to 13 and 14 to 17-year-olds. These runners will be removed. The requirement for 10 to 13 is to get to the lowest cradle or better. If you throw it crooked or higher, you will still get your point. For 14 to 17, you will get your bar from the lowest here to the third cradle above. For 14 to 17-year-olds, you can go straight there. You can go across and salmon ladder up. However you get it there, that will be your clear. Ninja stepping back. This is point number 10, and it is our 2-point obstacle in the course. You can use any of the carved space behind you, the trampoline, the floating foot roller. The black pad down there will be part of your points. All right, this is going to be the first clear with the foot roller in hand, and then the carpet space behind. So this obstacle, when done dynamically, you can step in or bounce directly from the trampoline. You're going to bounce through and land on the pad with your foot roller. It is up to you to set it down to go towards the final obstacle. That'll be the first right there of 2 points for obstacle 10. Rolling forward. Once you can engage the next obstacle, you get your point. Your second point for obstacle 10, earning you possibly 11 points. You may use this trapeze to control yourself. Once you've left the foot roller, you've begun the next obstacle. So, this will be a clear here. You can come back, you can push off. 6 to 9s, you're gonna come through. All the way. But then you see our campus board. Our campus board is gonna be your final clear to tag from here. 6 to 9s have to tag the second one. 10 to 13s on the fourth, and 14 to 17-year-olds are gonna tag onto the sixth. That right there was a 10 to 13 clear, because I'm a big kid. Anyways, everyone, good luck. That is the whole course.